Hello everyone, today is a makeup video and this year is going to be the first year in the last maybe 3 years that I am going to go ahead and do another project pan. I do have quite a few products in my makeup rotation that I just need to finish up, and I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative with purchases and not buying too much, and will try to not buy more than I use up this year, and that would be the purpose of Project Pan. I do feel like I need to remind myself because I used to do them for several years in a row, and like this video is really meant to remind me and hopefully to also remind some of you that it takes a while to get through products and that we don't need to continuously purchase and purchase and purchase and never finish anything. So I have picked some products and I will be probably rolling things in as I finish things up or as I please. You know, it's this is a flexible project for me. And I obviously never pick things I don't like. I know that some project panners are really interested in finishing up things that they're not enjoying anymore. However, for me, I just like to use things I like and I get rid of things I don't. I usually pass them on pretty quickly. So I did pick a makeup bag full of things, basics, and it looks like this. This is the stuff I'm going to focus on over the next few months, over the next year, really. And I will show you what I have here. And I will be kind of updating you every couple of months on what I'm using up, how much progress I'm making, and hopefully inspire some of you to really focus on the stuff that you have instead of stuff that you want, which is very helpful when it comes to limiting purchases, which for me is my goal right now. Let's start with in the order of application. So the first thing I have here is the VDL Lumi Layer Primer. It's a 30 ml product. And it's pretty full. I do have it on today. It's a luminous, beautiful luminous primer. It's very flexible. It has this flex technology in it. It like really moves with the skin. It's not very clockable on the skin. And I do like the product. It does have this sort of pink shifting blue sheen. Once it's applied, it looks pretty luminous. So hopefully I'll be able to use it up before the summer, because in the summer I am more interested in mattifying products and less interested in luminous products. Maybe it's about maybe 1/5 used up, but it's difficult to mark up at this point. I will show you in a couple months how much I can get through in a month or two. We will continue using it. I do like the product. The product is really good. I would theoretically consider repurchasing it, but I do have quite a few primers that I need to get through. So for right now, this is going to be the luminous primer I use for winter and spring, and then see how I fare into the summer. In terms of foundation, I have here the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Soft Matte Hydro Makeup. Mine is in my color 1 and 2, which is Ecru, which is my color in double wear foundations across the board from Estee Lauder. I do like the original Double Wear probably a little bit more than the Double Wear Light, but it's a question of preference, how much coverage you prefer. This is a light coverage foundation, medium to light coverage, I would say. I generally wear it in a thin layer around the center of my face. I don't apply makeup on spaces in my face which do not need concealing. So this is a slow-going product. I have maybe half of it still left, I think. So I do think that this year I'm going to be able to finish it up. It wears nicely in the summer as well, but I do prefer a slightly more mattifying finish for the summer. Also in the summer, I barely wear any base products because I don't want to sweat them off. So during the summer, basically, there are almost no base products on my face. I will continue using it because I do need to get through some of my foundations. I have been liking just doing concealer with no foundation lately, but I use this kind of as a lightweight concealer in small quantities, so I do expect the product to last quite a while because I just don't use a large amount whenever I am pulling for it. I have a Becca Under Eye Corrector. Unfortunately, this is not a product that keeps being produced at this point because Becca, I believe, went out of business. So Under Eye Brightening Corrector in my color. It has a lot of reflective particles. I did dent it already, so there is some of it missing. I don't feel like it's going to take me a ton of time to use it up. It's a very moisturizing product for under the eyes. And I will sort of see how it goes. It's a relaxed product to be used up. I hope to find another pot of it to buy before Becca products are completely gone from the stores because it is my favorite corrector. It's very light reflective and it's very emollient. So if you don't like an emollient concealer, it's probably not going to be your favorite. If you like a very moisturizing under eye concealer with some correcting and light reflecting properties, it is fantastic. I have two very, very good concealers that I absolutely love, but I do need to use them up because I don't want them to get expired. These are Bare Minerals Bare Pro concealers, and I have them in two colors. One is Fair Cool 01. This is a brightening shade on me, and it's a little lighter, a little cooler. And the second one is Fair Light Neutral 03, which is a little bit more congruent with my actual skin tone. And these are lightweight, medium coverage stick concealers with sort of whipped blendable texture. They're very easy to blend. They don't wear like, you know, 12 hours. This is not a super long wearing concealer, but they're so easy to you know, take with you in your purse to touch up. They're very, very easy to blend. They're just an easy pick. Yes, it is not going to be a 14-hour wear or a 16-hour wear, but it's going to do fine and it's going to wear off gracefully without looking cakey or gross. Very, very good concealers. Would I repurchase them? Yes, I would consider repurchasing them, but I have a few more concealers to get through, so I just need to start, you know, focusing on one product instead of multiples at the same time. Then I have a powder, and this powder is Crazy Pearls Poudre Lumière from Guerlain, and this is just their Meteorites powder. It's similar to Color Light. I don't have a ton left, so I have hope that this year I'm going to finish up this particular can of them. So you know, I don't think that this is going to last forever. These are luminescent powders, so they do add a bit of a glow. So if you don't like luminescence, then Meteorites are most likely not what you want to pull for, but they're absolutely beautiful powders. They're my favorite powders. I like everything from packaging to smell to the look of them to the noise that they make. Like, I like everything about the product. I have several cans of different shades in this powder, so I just need to start getting through them as well because obviously I don't want them to go bad. So this particular box is the one that I'm going to focus on this year. I am very confident that I'll be able to get through it probably within the next 6 months to a year. I have used up those before, so this is not new to me. I know that I can get through them because I have before many times. In terms of cheek products, I have just a highlighter here. Again, another Becca product, another firm favorite of mine, and this is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Rose Quartz. This is an easy product for me because it's almost gone anyway. This is going to be easy to finish up, and it's going to be like an encouragement for me to keep going and get it done. This is a mini. This is not a full-size product. I have finished Shimmering Skin Perfectors previously from Becca in Moonstone, I believe, and in Champagne Pop. So I'm not new to it. I know how fast these go. These are very soft powders. I will finish it off. I have no concerns about that whatsoever. And well, none of them I do have concerns about. Powder that I use as a brow powder mostly, and sometimes to define the eye socket, is a MAC Omega. This is a matte MAC eyeshadow. It's a very, very good color today. That's what I have in my brows. It's a very good color. It is quite universal, very, very easy to use, and it's a good shade of brow powder. It does remind me of Anastasia brow powders. And what I do is I take a slightly dampened brow brush, and then I pick up some powder and it turns almost into a pomade consistency, and then I define my brows with that. I would probably repurchase this. This is my second pan of Omega. I've had this shade before and I finished it up into 0 before, so I probably will be repurchasing it because it's just a very, very useful, good shade. Now in a pinch, it can work for your eyebrows, it can work for definition around your eye sockets, and with a lightweight, fluffy brush, it can work for contouring. It's that good of a color for me. Like this is an excellent color. This is a all one and done, travel with just this color and nothing else. So there's not a lot left. I'm sure I'll be able to get through it. This is not going to be a problem. But this is the only eyeshadow that I am including here, apart from an eyeshadow stick and a liner. But in terms of like eyeshadows, that's the only one that I'm including. I will probably finish it up and move on to another brow product. Now, in terms of brows, I do have this one here, which is a brow pencil, which is probably my preferred way to define my brows, just because it's the easiest and the simplest, the most user-friendly. This particular one is Instant Brow Lift Pencil from e.l.f. I do like e.l.f. products. I do like the micro brow product that they have. I don't see a large difference between drugstore brow pencils if they do carry the right color. The only one that I absolutely adore and do put above them all is the Dior Brow Styler. But outside of that, like, you know, is it Anastasia? Is it e.l.f.? Is it something else? Is it Hourglass? Like, I don't see a huge difference in terms of wear. I guess if you want waterproof, then that would make a difference. But for me, like, this is fine. And I'd probably repurchase something like it. You know, it doesn't really matter as long as it's a small eyebrow pencil of the correct shade for me, and it's not too creamy and it's not too dry. It's going to be fine. I'm not that picky about brow pencils. I do have my favorites, but I can make do with almost any of them. Let's continue with the brows. The last thing for the brows that I have here is CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. It has this little spoolie. You kind of set down the brow. I don't find that it's that effective. I know that online many people do recommend it as a super effective brow gel. I don't find that it's that effective, but you know, maybe I'm in a minority here. It's in the clear color. They do have tinted ones as well. I'm not going to be repurchasing it. I'm going to use it up and move it on out because I'm not attached to it in any kind of way. I don't think it's all that special. For eyeshadow, I do have a cream sort of chubby stick eyeshadow, and this is Marcel Luxe Cream Shadow Plus Liner in Vanilla Ice. This guy I use mostly to define the inner corner and to drag out some highlight under my eye or in the waterline. So there is some pencil left still. That's the only pencil that I do have, and next time I'm probably going to get it in nude and maybe something light reflective for the inner corner, but I am going to just continue using it because it is something that I reach for fairly frequently. Another eyeliner that I have in here, I'm gonna use up some of my colorful eyeliners. I have two by NYX, NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner. This particular color is in WeHo or WeHo, W-A-E-H-O. For me, bright eyeliners aren't something that I use a ton, but I do like them in my waterline. I have this green one and I also have a periwinkle one. I'm going to start working with the green one, and I think this sort of a bright pop is going to be a fun thing to have for the spring. Spring does call for pastel and bright colors just to sort of freshen up the makeup look. So I think I will be okay to use it up. There's not a ton left there, but like I'm in no rush to finish it. This is how much I have left. So still a fair amount, especially for a waterliner. You know, you don't use a lot. They wear very well and they apply very well. So I have absolutely no qualms about recommending these liners from NYX. They're actually quite good. So for mascaras, I have 3 different lash things that I have in here. I have 2 mascaras and I have a lash primer. I do like a lash primer. It's not something that you need, but it's something that some of us do like. Now, the lash primer that I have is Catrice Cosmetics Glam and Doll Volumizing Mascara Primer. This guy is on its way out. That's why I put it in, so that I can just sort of finish it up, focus on it, finish it up and forget about it. I have 2 mascaras. One of them is Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara in Extreme Black from Estee Lauder. I do like this mascara. I've had it in the past, so this is not my first tube. It does have this conical, fluffy, natural bristle brush, which I do like. And you do get a good brush through and fluffy but very much lengthened lashes. This I would recommend for people who really like long lashes, and that's what they want to focus on, not so much the volume and clumpiness, but the length. And the brush works really well as well. So in 2 coats, I really enjoy wearing it, and I have repurchased it, right? So this is not my first go around with it. I liked it enough to get it again. The second mascara that I have going, and that one is on its way out as well because it starts to dry up a little bit too much. It's Wonderfully Real Mascara with Keratin from Rimmel. The color is 003 Extreme Black again. So this one is virtually unusable when it's wet. So you need to let it dry out a little bit, but when it dries out too much, then you get a little bit of fallout. However, there's this sweet spot time frame where it works really, really well. This is a conical, spiky rubber brush, and I do enjoy it. I think this is a very good mascara for those of you, today it's on me, and that one is going to be good for those of you who like a clumpy, very sort of defined lash and enjoy when the brush deposits a lot of product. Now, I would keep it open for a couple of weeks before using it because it's too wet at first. But once it thickens up just a little bit, it actually is a very, very good clumpy, like volumizing, thick mascara. Thick, CKK, thick. It's, I think, very good for those of you who like that kind of a look. I enjoy that look sometimes, but it's not my like everyday preferred look. I like the mascara enough to repurchase it if I want that look. So if I miss the clumpy, like really thick lashes, then I would definitely consider getting the Rimmel, again, Wonderfully Real pink tube. I'm not sure if there's a waterproof version. Maybe there is. I'll have to check it out. But very good mascara from Rimmel. I don't buy a lot from Rimmel. They do have a couple of star products that I absolutely think are worth it. But I'm not somebody who buys a lot from Rimmel. This guy is really very decent for the kind of mascara that it is. And I have 2 lip products. So just 2 in terms of lip products, and both of them are pencil type of products. The first one is Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon in the color Leche. I have used up this lip crayon before in this particular color, so this is not news to me. I know I like it, so this is going to be easy, relatively easy. So this is the color. It's my nude, very, very nice color, very easy to wear. I don't have, you know, a ton left, but I do have quite a bit, so I don't expect it to be done very, very quickly. And the second product that I have here is an Essence lip liner, which I do like. It's Under My Skin lip liner, soft contouring. This is how much I have left. This is a nice mauvey pink color, so the other one is good when I want a nude outline, and this is good when I want a slightly pinkish outline. I think that Essence lip liners are actually quite good. Very cheap, so that's always a plus. I think I like Milani lip liners a little bit better because they do have a little bit more longevity. But if you like a soft lip liner that's easy to smudge and easy to blend, then Essence lip liners are a really good pick, I think, for the price especially. But even regardless of the price, they're pretty good. They're not super long wearing, but they're long wearing enough to make it worth your while to apply. And they're very soft and comfortable to wear. So there's the ratio of oil to wax is skewed towards the oil, not towards the wax. Not to say that they're greasy or oily or anything like that, but they're just softer, the softer kind of a lip liner. For me, in general, I prefer something that's easy to easy to apply, but also I like a long wearing lip liner. Like, that's why I would buy a lip liner. These guys I think are great if you want a longer wearing lip look, but you don't want like a hardcore lip liner. MAC lip liners are really good for longevity. They last a long time on your lips, so I would probably look there, and Chanel lip liners are excellent for that as well. I would also look there. But Essence, affordable and easy, so I am going to use it up. I don't have any more Essence lip liners in my possession right now. I think I do have a couple of Smashbox ones and maybe Lise Wattier ones that I haven't opened yet. So once I'm through those two products, I'll probably crack into some new stuff. So this is the makeup bag that is full of the products I want to include in my project pan. I'll be updating you whenever I see there's a little bit of progress. You know, I'm not going to be showing you the same thing that's not changing. So it's going to take time to update, probably 1 to 2 months at least. I will let you know how that all is going, and then we'll go from there, adding more products as we go. I'm hoping to use up a fair amount this year because I have been having products that are close to being done or half done, and I just need to refocus my attention on those products and not go towards something new and shiny every time. Tell me, are you doing a project pan or something similar to it this year? If so, what kind of products do you like to include in your project pan? I'm always curious. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day. Good luck and stay well, stay healthy, and stay safe. Bye-bye.